Hey y'all, I just gotta say a few things. I don't want to keep saying this over and over again, but we gotta let this Africa stuff go. I'm so sick of it. We gotta let go of this ethnogenesis lie. We gotta let go of all of that. It's really it's really showing a level of disrespect to ancestors, and people really need to understand when you're doing that, you are stepping on the graves of those that came before us, including the ones that you went to a funeral for, whether it's your mother, father, grandparents, aunts, uncle, cousins, neighbor, whomever. If you ever went for a funeral for somebody you loved and care about, and you on this ethnogenesis and back to Africa and all this, we from Africa, Africa is the motherland, you are absolutely disrespecting our ancestors, and you will suffer the consequences. And I don't get how people are not using their common sense and their discernment to understand that people that are pushing this, it's a paycheck behind that. Why would they not tell you how the importance of us honoring our ancestors? You really have to look at that and say, you got to listen to who you listening to. Be real mindful of that. And anybody in 2026, when all the information is out there, and there's no reason for you to pretend like you just got to go with the move. The information that's out there, and this time, it's really time for us to wake us up and get on a good foot. I don't get it. You actually is letting foreigners come to our homeland. They ain't gonna ask for benefits that our ancestors fought, bled, and died for. And y'all okay with that? We ain't from no freaking Africa. We ain't had no ethnogenesis. We was already here. I'm posting videos about slaveryvoyager.org. You can check on there and see. 112 million Africans brought to America. It was like 106. We need to stop that. Stop that. It's very disrespectful to your ancestors. You letting strangers come and stomp on your ancestors' grave, their legacy, their everything, and then you taking part of the same stuff. Where do we do that at? Where do we do that at, that we don't honor our ancestors? So I'm taking it real personal, because now I'm like, okay, you think you can play on my grandma's top? You think you can disrespect my ancestor? I don't know what this bug just fell and died on my hood in the middle of this. I was somebody one past my car. I don't see how you can do it, and it's gonna come a time when the people that's doing it, who they know what they're doing, and the people that's not using their discernment and just going along to get along, so the next time you don't give reverence to your foremothers, your forefathers in your own bloodline, but yet you can listen to somebody off the internet telling you some lies about Africa, ethnogenesis, and all these lies. That's not true. You know it's not true. Everything is proven it's not true. Bye.
System that forcibly transported over 12.5 million African men, women, and children to the Americas for enslaved labor. You know how we learned that, right? Well, can somebody explain this? Because, that was a business, and all businesses track all their records, right? So explain this. So because it's Black History Month, I wanted to do a little digging. So I went on slavevoyages.org. Even on the main website, it says explore the voyages that relocated more than 12 million enslaved Africans across the world, right? And we learned that most of them came to the Americas, correct? Okay, let's see. So I wanted to see voyages from Africa to the Americas specifically, because 12 million, that's a lot of voyages. So I wanted to see the dates and all the information. So I went ahead and put vessels departure, Africa. And as you can see, it adds several countries, all of the Western countries. And then I put place where vessel's voyage ended. And I selected mainland North America. And of course, I'm expecting thousands of voyages, right? So let's see. Surely the records are accurate because this was a business and a lot of money was spent, right? Why is there only one voyage from Africa to the Americas in 1803? One, with a total of 109 embarked and 106 disembarked. That is way less than 12 million. And I know you're thinking, well, no, they brought them to the Caribbean and to Brazil. So I did that filter as well. I changed the vessel's departure from Africa, and places where the voyage ended, I selected mainland North America, Caribbean, Spanish mainland Americas, and Brazil. And I thought for sure I would see thousands of voyages. And would you look at this? Only 2 voyages from Africa to the Americas. So I went to decide to do a sum total to see how many Africans came to the Americas. And would you take a look at this? Captives embarked, 414. Captives disembarked, 408. That is a hell of a lot less than 12.5 million.
Not to mention, if you actually